And we're live. Wow, that's maybe we should have done a bit of a count. Merit360 for the APs is back to 1 second. Woo! Can we have a bit of a headset? Yay! So maybe we should have done a bit of a count. Right? Okay.
It is working. It is working.
Great. That's a very good. Welcome everyone to of WorldMerit360 17. My name is Marlou. I'm the General Manager of WorldMerit. Excited to be here today with you to do a bit of an official kickoff to get you all excited about the program and to potentially answer some of your questions. So if you have any during the whole webinar, you can leave your questions in the type chat and obviously always reach out to us via email. To some of them today. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. But we've put together quite today. And I think, Michelle, maybe you want to introduce yourself. I think everyone already knows who you are. And then there.
Yes, thank you, Marlou. So guys, I'm very happy to have you all. My name is Michelle and I have with all of you. Hopefully you've seen all my announcements in the Merit panel, and I will be the program director of the Merit360 programs. So you will hear from me a lot, and if you have any questions throughout the program, for APF or me directly. So I'm very looking forward to go into this journey with all of you.
And I think you've all seen a program, and hopefully that encouraged you to apply for this year's program. But we would like to start this kickoff by reminiscing about what was last year and just enjoy a little bit of last year's program. So I hope you're going to join us in watching the video from last year.
And I'm going to share my screen with all of you, which I'm trying to do at the moment. 1 second, please. Here it is. So let's go.
Heroes haven't gone. They've just gone from being selected individuals on the stage. Now you must become rather than just throwing money in the policies and looking at upsetting communities. Because regardless of what they say, we're not the same. You and I are not the same, but we all be. We want to move the needle on gender equality, and we have to take leadership. And what the United Nations needs today more than anything is all of you. You'll get the world. Happens. Today, I am not pitching a project. I am calling you to act on the very egalitarian values on which this institution was founded. because it's time again for us to tune in so that no child in the world tunes out ever. To know that together we can make the world a better place.
I hope you're still watching. We've had a little bit of problems with our internet connection, and we saw that the video stopped working every now and then. We're just going to try and see if this still works. If not, we'll be back soon, but in the meantime, we're just going to keep on talking. For now, if you do want to see the video in full, please go to YouTube and look on WorldMerit360 the story. If you haven't seen this one, you can just enjoy a little bit of the WorldMerit360 by again, I want to of WorldMerit360, but might not know everything about WorldMerit. And I know we have a couple of old APEs, APFs here as well to address you and share a bit about their experiences today. And like I said, we're happy to answer all of your questions. So in the meantime. So we have been around for about 4 years now, and at the very core of what we're doing, and I think that is very clear to everyone, is we're trying to gamify social action. So through our online platform, and we're currently in the process of launching an updated version on April 3rd, so stay tuned for that. We have a lot of different ways for you to get involved in social action. And the core principle of what we're doing is we're trying to encourage you to take action, and these actions. So we view take action in the broadest sense of the word. Anything you do to make your community, your country, or the world a better place, we want to reward that with points. And an important thing here is that it's not just under the World Merit umbrella. We want to reward every action of every merit. Involved in any other organization, company, youth movement that is doing great things around the world, we're always open to collaborate and partner with other people who are doing amazing stuff. So build your profile on our platform, and you start gaining points and hopefully get into the hang of it and trying to make more and more points. There are a lot of opportunities for you out there, and it's obviously up to us to come up with a long menu of things that you can get involved in, and that can range from exchange, conferences, internships, hopefully jobs in the future as well, because and I think that's the most important thing of what we're trying to do in our vision, award opportunities to those who deserve it. And the only way to do that is reward merit over background, your financial situation, where you're from. We acknowledge, recognize, and celebrate people who are doing I guess that's why you're here as well, and why you want to become part of Merit360. So Merit360 is our flagship program, or actually our flagship opportunity. And our new platform, you'll see that there are going to be many more opportunities for you out there that you become, because you're part of Merit. Definitely worth checking that out. And this is a good bridge to talk a little bit more about Merit360. So
thank you, Marlo. Yeah, very nice to give some more insight about World Merit, because you will of course be all ambassadors when you are participating in the World Merit. We would like to actually introduce you to some of our are here at the office at the moment. Unfortunately, Chris is not with us. He is in the US with many stakeholders of us. Get the word out there for us, and he was very valuable for us as our one of our tech guys. Himself to you guys all soon. Introduce you to Sita, who is going to come here for a second.
Hello, I'm Sita. I'm also the person on this poster. And I am the head of creative and campaigns for WorldMerit. I've worked here. Yeah, that's been almost 4 years already. Time flies when you're having fun. Obviously, it's work hard, play hard, and I do all the designing. I do all the videos. I did that video that we just showed you. The challenges and the opportunities for WorldMerit.
Thank you, Sita. Thank you. And then we would like to introduce Ben to you all, who's coming over here.
Hey, what's up? The web developers for WorldMerit, working on the new hub, which I hope you're all very excited about. Just under a year. Good to see you all here.
Thank you, Ben. And then we have Jiska.
Hi everyone, my name is Jiska. I've been working with the community for the last year, and I was involved in Merit360 last year, and I can't wait to meet you all Merit360 this year again.
Thank you, yes. Okay, well, you already met now 5 of the 7 HQ members, and hopefully you will meet Mark and Chris soon as well.
And we have a new team member starting involved since the very beginning, actually, is coming over here to do an internship, and she's starting in 2 days. So I'm pretty sure you're going to have her as well.
Yeah, and to bridge this gap very nicely is I actually asked Brenna, bless you, Zita. I actually asked Brenna, who was an APE together with me on the last Merit360 program, to share what actually was her main takeaway of Merit360 last year. So I can quickly introduce you to Brenna by showing her movie.
I think the best thing about Merit360 is how special we feel. It's just something else to know that you belong to the generation that changed the world. You are part of history being made. It's an incredible feeling. As inclusive as Merit360, you learn that every gift, every skill is important and it's needed in this journey that we're committed to, building a better place to the next generations.
Yes, and this was Brenna.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that video, so thank you, Brenna, for sharing that.
She will be arriving in Liverpool today, actually. So after work, we're going to pick her up and bring her to her new home. So she will be in from the ports. So as Glenn already shared with you to participating in acts of merit, and of course we will come back to Merit360 some more. But first of all, I would like to share you one more video. Also, one of our APs of last year who want to share his main takeaway from Merit360.
Hi everyone, my name's Adam, and I'm from the United States, and I was a participant of Merit360 last year in 2016 for quality education. And I think my key takeaway was how much I enjoyed all together contributing to SDGs and the collaboration. Even though we're working on SDG 4, we cross-collaborated among so many SDGs, and I really saw that energy and that passion, and also the environment of youth making a difference. So you guys should definitely enjoy 2017, and you'll have a great time. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam.
I could do this all day, just watching these videos. That's actually really nice. The cool thing is, just a little bit on this, last year as a follow-up of Merit360, we wanted to provide obviously some support for the groups to be able to accelerate their projects. And as we move forward, I think every Merit360 and every WorldMerit360 will have a stronger framework of network and hopefully some financial aid as well, to access or to tap into, to make sure that your project is actually getting to the stage of implementation. And last year, one of the things that we did to make that happen is we've organized Hack for 2030, a project that we organized together with Hustling International USA and Wonderbrief. 4 projects gathered in Boston to work on a tech solution that would help accelerate their project. And SDG 4's project Learn, that Adam just referred to, was actually part of that, and Adam was part of that gathering as well. So more about Hack for 2030. I know that, if you have any ideas or thoughts on how we can organize more things like that to help you to get to that stage of really making your project happen, that we're always open to those ideas, and we just want to do as much as possible to support you in that process. So thank you, Adam, for sharing that. And in the meantime, by the way, I want to see if we can get some hashtags going, just to make sure that we see if people have seen this video. So if you want to use hashtag WorldMerit360, so the word WorldMerit and then 360, and the hashtag We Are Ready. Let's see if we can get that going. And in the meantime, for the rest of this kickoff, if you have any questions, if you there's hashtags on Twitter, we will keep an eye on them, and we will be able to get back to them at the end of this hangout. So WorldMerit360 and hashtag We Are Ready.
Very valuable addition. Look open for the ones who are already in the WorldMerit360 Facebook group. You can already also post your questions there, which we will try on to answer those in the kickoff as well. So stories of APEs who joined from last year. And this year, of course, we just started today, and some already contacted you a week and a half ago to introduce you all to the group and to them. Facilitators of this year who will actually through the group process, which is very valuable and very special. And they are also excited to get to know you even more and really start working on taking ownership of the development of the action plan and the implementation. So I have some APFs who sent their movie, also an introduction movie, which we would like to share with you to introduce you to some of the APFs. So please have a look with us.
And don't forget to tweet.
First.
Hi everyone, my name is Ethan and I'm from the US.
I'll be the APF this year for SDG 10, Reduced Inequalities. Last year at Merit360, I was part of SDG 5, which is gender equality, and we came up with the Enterprise Keeper, which we presented at the UN. Then I went to the hackathon in Boston in January, and we came up with Next Period. Both of these had the same goal of reducing the stigma around menstruation and keeping girls in school, and so that they continue their education. I'm looking forward to another year with Merit360.
Ethan. And then we have Freek.
Hello everybody, my name is Frederick and I will be the facilitator for SCG number 4 together with Tobias. I am originally from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and I'm currently living in Copenhagen, Denmark. I'm very much looking forward to you and wish you a wonderful day. Bye!
And then we have SCG 4, Tobias.
To Merit360, and I will be your facilitator for SDG number 4, who are passionate about quality education and changing people's lives through education. I'm really with you all.
Thank you, Tobias. We have Gustav's, which is actually today its birthday, so you can all congratulate him on the Facebook page.
Nice. Happy birthday, Gustav!
Your facilitator. In my free time, I'm making my own startup here in Latvia, where I come from. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to you and make all your ideas, initiatives, also with businesses. See you all around. Cheers.
Gustav's. Anne, which is our APF from SCG 3.
My name is Sanna and I'm from Belgium, and I'm so excited to be part of this team. I'll be the facilitator for SDG 3. I also facilitate workshops for youth on sustainability team, and other than that, I just enjoy cuddling up with a book. I love walking in nature, doing yoga, doing meditation, hanging out with friends, and very soon hanging out with all of you. You all.
Thanks, Anne. We can't wait to hang out with you too. And this is Stine from SCG 17.
Such a good energy going around already.
Yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Stine. I am action plan facilitator for SDG number 17. I am 26 years old. I come from Denmark and also currently live in Denmark. And I've been studying development studies and global studies in Copenhagen. Super excited to be part of WorldMerit and of Merit360, and I can't wait to meet all of you and create amazing projects.
I'm also excited to share that we got our first tweet. So thank you, Hillary, and for all the others, please do keep enjoying these videos and do not be on Twitter. I'll keep an eye on it. So hashtag WorldMerit360, hashtag we are ready.
We have 2 more movies, and one is from Camilla, SCG 12.
Hello everyone, my name is Camilla, 25 years old, from Germany. I'm APF for SCG number 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. I'm super excited to meet you all in August, and I wish you all a lovely day and an amazing kickoff event.
Thank you, Camilla. The APF of SCG 12, where I was actually an APE of last year. So I'm very excited to see the process for this year as well. And then we have Leon, our APF from SCG 8.
Dear WorldMerit community, my name is Leon and I'm the APF for SDG 8, and I'm very excited to be on this ride together with you. Experience. 2 personal things to me right now. I'm in my office in Bonn. I'm working for a little training institute and consultancy, and in my free time, I love to play the drums. See you soon.
So I love the creativity. So that I think that's a really good go with. It's work hard, play hard, right? So thank you for that.
I was laughing pretty hard when I saw Leo for the first time. I thought it was really nice, you know, sitting on that small train and telling about the journey we will have together. So thank you, Leon, for your creativity. And we of course have more APFs because we have 18 in total, but we just wanted to introduce you already to a few of them, and the rest will definitely introduce themselves to you soon.
So far, I don't think we have received any questions, which is both a good sign and a little bit worrying, because I can imagine with some of the latest updates of the past couple of weeks, there are some questions. Receive them individually. So I assume that when this video to people that some questions might come in, please never hesitate to reach out to us if you have any. And I think there might be an exciting update to share today, although I haven't discussed this with Michelle in advance, so you might see her smiling to a pretty sharp face. But I think it would be nice to announce maybe the venue that we're going to host this week.
I seriously thought that when you were saying this, I thought she was talking about that, which is actually also wanted to announce this during this call, and I forgot to discuss this with Marlu as well. So
well, perfect.
This is
See how aligned we are. Because in the past couple of weeks, and obviously since we start sharing the poll with you and asking for your input, we've been visiting different types of venues here in and around Liverpool, place to host you. And although we deeply believe that it's much more about the gathering itself, the people we bring together, and all of your ideas and energy, we do want to make sure we host you in a venue that is both safe, exciting, that provide you with all the stuff that you need in order to get your group process working, but obviously allows us to do a lot of making memories together. So a little bit of drum roll, okay. Because the venue that we planned is Chester University, and it's a beautiful place. We will share a link and some pictures, I think, later on to get you familiar with it. But please do give it a Google, because it's a beautiful campus. It's a little bit outside of Liverpool, but close enough for us to visit some Liverpool that we want to show you. Obviously with our HQ being here, it has easy access to the airport in Manchester as well, which is great for people flying in from all over the world. And we're thinking about a lot of other great activities. We've been planning an outdoor trip. I'm not going to say too much about that yet. And we're obviously putting some plans together for our London part of the trip, and making sure that where you're going to present your ideas is as prestigious as the UN venue that we would obviously we're going to visit in the US. I'm really excited. I had the pleasure of going to Chester University together with Chris to check it out, and they are definitely going to be a partner of this program. So probably some of their professors and people working in the space. So I think there's a lot of overlap in some of their goals and targets for this year, and their international development and things that they're focused on, I think align a lot with Merit360 and our program. So they're very excited. We make a great partnership. So today you're the first one to find out, and if you're watching this later, it's just it's a good start of hopefully announcing more and more details about the program to come. So
thank you, Marlu. Very excited about the venue. Feedback from last year solved with this venue. We will have really good rooms for all the SCG groups. We have very good Wi-Fi connection, so everyone is able to use the internet throughout the program. We even have other computers and different facilities. So I'm very excited about this.
And for those who don't need sleep and like to work out, there's also a gym and swimming pool. So as if the program isn't already full enough, if you enjoy a bit of an exercise and workout, then that's available there too. So around so far I don't see anything coming in on Twitter, so I don't know if you want to really check Facebook. Is there anything else that came in? I do know that a lot of people are still trying to make up their minds about the two different programs, and to that I can only say what I was referring to before as well. Like we've designed this program in a way that it's very much about go through both with your group as well as with, and obviously the timeline designed and the action plan that you're going to work on is going to be very much focused on what we're going to do after the after everyone goes back to their home country. So we believe the location of where this program takes place isn't the most important thing. We do, of course, recognize that you know, there are some restrictions to some people for going to one program or the other. So we do respect that this is a very personal, individual made, and we're more than happy to talk you through any questions that you might have, you feel you might need before you can make up your mind. So again, even if it's just a Facebook message, we're all on Facebook, email. I already mentioned Twitter, hashtag WorldMerit360, hashtag we are ready. But do reach out, because although you're with a pretty big group of 360 APEs and then all the APFs, we do want to make time for those conversations and making sure you make the right decision, or at least a decision that is right for you. So
yeah, you can directly reach out to your APF, of course, but you can always email to merit360@worldmerit.org, which I will be checking every other day. So you will definitely get a reply, and we would love to help you in your decision. It will always also be the case that since we decided to end the UK program, we'll be opening up the applications again. So for example, if you have chosen now for the US program, spoke to your APF and you do want to change, you still can do this before the 1st of April. Of WorldMerit360 this way, that before April there will be no big decisions made regarding the action plan. So the month of March is really about getting to know each other, sharing knowledge about your SDG, getting ready to really start working on the action plan, and then, which is of course your first step, will take place in April. So before April, and you can always contact us about that.
You almost got me excited to get involved in the action plan. Yeah, no, so that's very valuable information, and I know that the most questions that we got in were about the different types of program, the fundraising aspects of it. Obviously, there are several options for you that you can take part in 2017, as you will see on our website, and especially more to come, because I know I already mentioned it, but early April we're going to launch our new platform, which is a huge milestone for us, something that we've really worked hard towards, and obviously everything we do revolves around the community taking action and capturing that, and storytelling in our community. So will be a huge asset for us, and I think the whole concept of earning points. You'll see that there are several opportunities this year to take part in, and you know, Merit360 is one of them. WorldMerit360 in the UK, 60 or Merit360 Independent Release coming up in April, which is obviously very exciting. Merit360 Plus in the US, and also the World Merit Council Cup. You find out more about all of that if you just social media channels, and keep an eye on our website. But I find it very important to go back to that main core principle of what we are all about, and that is encouraging people to take action. And hopefully we've provided you with a framework and now a network and a family to do that in your own countries and in your own local communities. So one of our main targets for 2017 to provide you with the infrastructure so that you feel empowered to take, and don't wait for anyone else's permission. The fact that you are part of this kickoff, the fact that you are part of this program, means that you have something inside you that wants you to drive change, and I think you've landed with the perfect organization to do that with. And now it's all about channeling that energy and making sure that people and like-minded people to keep building on that passion, because if there weren't so many incredible people in the community who inspire us every day, and a little bit of paying it forward, and let's bounce off that energy. I believe we have everything we need to create a very fun and impactful year. So last words, because I really don't have anything else to add if no questions come in. Michelle, I don't know if you maybe want to
as well, that all the APFs have already reached out to you. So if you haven't seen anything yet, please check your email or email us that you are maybe using a different email address, because they are very excited to get in contact with you. They created a Slack account so you can have constant contact with all the group, where you can discuss everything related to your specific SDG merit. So please take a look at this, and they will be sharing all the information from the process with you guys. So they are your direct contact persons, and they already also shared the whole program for WorldMerit360. I think you all know what to expect in the upcoming months, what you can expect during the offline program in the UK, in Manchester University, and then in a venue in London. And of course, afterwards, to your home countries, it's all about taking ownership of this, of implementing the action plan, actually making the impact, because that's where it's all about. It's all about taking the action and making an actual change in your community, and achieving the SDGs in 2030. I just want to let you know that you can always reach out to us. You can always reach out to your APFs, and we just want to give you the best experience possible. So feedback is always very, very welcome.
And don't forget that by joining Merit360, you became part of a much bigger family. So
yes,
do reach out to other Merit members in your country, maybe even in your local communities, but definitely in your countries, in your regions, and make sure to collaborate, because we don't believe in competition if it's for social good. So make sure you reach out to all those who might be able to help you and to help them. So happy connecting, and we hope to be in touch soon.
Yeah, and we will all see you in Liverpool and hopefully at this office. So enjoy your day, and looking forward to work together.
Enjoy your day.
Bye bye.
Hashtag WorldMerit360 and hashtag we are ready. Bye.